Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Stitch and Sense. This video is kind of a part two or a follow-up of our previous video, which was, is direct sales a real business? And I think we answered that yes, indeed, it is actually a very, very real business. In this video, I want to cover what can a direct sales business do for you? And that's really a big thing because after all, there's a reason why you're even considering doing direct sales. And there's usually lots of different reasons. And most times it's people need extra money. And yes, you can actually earn some extra money, some good money with direct sales. Now, if you just want this as a part-time gig where you just want to be able to make your rent or your house payment or, car payment, something like that, yes, you can definitely do that with direct sales. Again, I always say the amount of effort you put in is the amount of rewards you're going to get back. So it's kind of a balancing act of the two. So definitely, if you're thinking I need to be able to, make my school loan payments or something like that, it's very, very a great way to get some extra money in without having to work around somebody else's schedule. Because this way, if you have a full-time or part-time job, you can plan things around your schedule and not have to try to work out, okay, well, I'm going to get a part-time job here at like the grocery store or something, but I work full-time or another part-time job, and this one wants me to work this hours, but this one wants me. A lot of businesses will not even try to work with you on things like that. So with direct sales, you can just say, okay, look at my calendar, all right, and I'm going to pull up my calendar here, and I'll be like, okay, well, now I've got something going on May 6th. Or I work May 6th. I can't do anything that day, but I have an opening on May 8th. And work with your customers and your friends and family that way. It really is an easier way to get things worked in as far as, in your own schedule. Okay, so money is usually the number one reason why people join direct sales, because who can't use a little extra money? Another reason is just to get out of the house. Some of you that are stay-at-home moms or dads, oh my gosh, I completely understand. Been there, done that myself. You need to get out and get some adult time. And really, direct sales is a fun way of doing that, and it gets you a little extra money on the side as well. Some of you want just your own thing. If you're woman or man and your spouse is the main breadwinner of the family, you want to have something that you can call your own. Direct sales is a great way of filling that in, working around, again, your schedule, your kids' schedules and everything, where you can work it in enough to actually do your own thing, and earn some extra money. So that's another one that I think is very popular, is you want to have something of your own. Some people are just craving recognition. And I know for me, that was a big one. I mean, I have my other full-time business that I do, and the recognition was not there at all. I mean, you'd have people say, oh, I love your designs and stuff, but it's really different than in direct sales, where when I earned my shooting star and I got my little postcard in the mail and my charm for my bracelet, it was like, wow, this is really cool. So stuff like that, and Scentsy is great at recognition. I also believe it's a huge thing because for me it was a big deal. So I definitely understand the recognition part of it, and we do shout outs on the team, and our own charms for the bracelets. I'm starting something new that I don't want to really share too much here yet because my team doesn't know about it. So I want them to be kind of surprised, but definitely some of us are very much lacking that, hey, good job. You did an amazing job, and I'm proud of you. And I know that's a lot of cases. If you work a job, let's say, or something, a career that you had gone to school for, and you love it, and you love doing that, but you're really lacking that recognition part of it, direct sales is probably a good option for you, because most of us, we know, we appreciate our teams and our downline so much that, that is a big deal. So recognition is definitely another one. This is kind of a financial thing, but vacations. Oh my gosh. I know we didn't do a lot of vacations when my kids were little. If the money was short, obviously, but with Scentsy, you get free vacations if you earn them, and I've earned them both years so far. So it is very, very doable, and that's one of the things that I think, even if you want to just, have extra money for your vacation fund, but vacations, I mean, I'm telling you, when you go on a Scentsy vacation, it's a big deal. It is all taken care of. You don't worry or want for anything. They make sure that you have enough. And I'll tell you, I know just now I heard for those that earned the Greece trip, which I just missed, but that's okay. I'm really excited about going to the Bahamas, and actually it's more my type of place anyway. But they got a really, really huge amount of money for their extras that they call, they call it a per diem. They got a decent amount, so definitely Scentsy takes care of you in that fact. So if you're thinking, wow, I'd really love to be able to get away on a really awesome vacation, you might want to consider direct sales, because there's plenty of us that earn those trips every year. And again, it's you, whatever effort you put in is what you're going to get out of it, and that's always the way it works with anything. So yeah, definitely vacations is another awesome, awesome reason to get into direct sales. I mean, there are just so many great reasons on why people would, and this is just a few that I've covered. These are just the basics. I mean, but if you have something that you want to share with me as far as why you got into direct sales, I would love to hear your story as well and share it with everybody else. But um, for me, my reason why I got into direct sales is so that I could get the discount. And I could order when I wanted to and not had to worry about getting a hold of anybody else. And that is a perfectly reasonable way to get into direct sales. Some of you, you know what, you don't want to build a team. You don't want to be having all those, you're not concerned about having that extra income or whatever. But hey, that extra discount is nice. And then to be able to just go on and go, oh yeah, I need some bars, or I need this, and to be able to go on your own workstation and order those and not have to try to get a hold of somebody. That's also a really good reason of why you would want to be into direct sales. There are so many reasons, and I can tell you that, like I said, from experience, there's so much more to offer. And some people think that, again, direct sales is not a real business, but it really, really is. And I know some of you are like, well, I don't know about paying the money to get into it. And I've heard stuff like that where it's like, if it's such a business, it's so great, why do you have to pay? Well, if you to start any business, you need to pay. And believe me, the $99 or $199 for like Grace Adele is very cheap. I started my own embroidery business, and I can tell you, even with the very, very low startup cost, I had a lot more than that involved in my first month. So you definitely get, your money's worth. You get well more than what you need with your $99 or $199. So, but that's just a little bit, of what I wanted to go over with you, and and why, what can direct sales do for you, and why would you want to start a direct sales business, and just the different reasons for it. So I hope this has been enlightening for you, because I know when I sat down and thought about it, I thought, wow, there are really a lot of reasons to go into direct sales. And I really believe, especially with our economy, on how things are going, especially in the US, I really believe direct sales is an amazing opportunity for anyone, because we all could use a little extra money nowadays, but it's so much more than that, and it's reaching out and helping people. And for me, I know now one of my main whys is why I'm in direct sales is because I can help so many that need that extra money and help them get started, and give them advice. And some of my girls even call me mom, and I love that. I really do, because that's just my personality. So, but anyway, I'm going to close up here, and if you have any questions, please, you can always email me, friend me on Facebook, and message me, and I'm always here to help as much as I can. So, and if you're thinking, you know what, maybe direct sales is for me, then go ahead and join my team. My information is always below, and you are more than welcome. And we'll talk to you next time.